Welcome to Radhika's teaching. In before session, we have learned about what are the consequences that leads to World War and which countries fought in the World War and what are the groups of countries which participated in the World War and which group of country become victorious in the World War. In today's class, we are going to learn about the world after the First World War. What are the consequences after the World War? After the World War, Treaty of Versailles was done. This was done in the year of 1919. Treaty of Versailles was done in the year of 1919. Britain and its allies imposed tax on Germany. Britain and its allies imposed tax on Germany. And Ottoman Empire and Austro-Hungary was dissolved into small kingdoms and Ottoman Empire replaced by Republic of Turkey. Republic of Turkey. And the countries colonized by Ottoman Empire was shared by the victorious countries. And Austro-Hungarian divided into Austria and Hungary. So after the First World War, many new nations were formed. For example, Finland, Austria, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Finland, Austria, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Estonia. These were the new nations which were formed after the First World War. And Britain and its allies imposed tax on the Germany and the Germany had to pay the war compensation. And colonies of Germany were shared and distributed among the victorious countries. This was called Treaty of Versailles, which was done in the year of 1919. After the Treaty of Versailles, League of Nations was formed. League of Nations was formed in the year of 1920. League of Nations is the first ever international organization was formed. Its main aim is to control wars. Its main aim is to control wars and settle the disputes between the country with the help of negotiations. And it was formed on 11th of January in the year of 1920. It was formed on 11th January 1920. Its main aim is to control wars using negotiations. And 58 countries are the participants in the League of Nations. And it has limited success, but it failed to prevent the Second World War. And this is about the League of Nations. Next, we need to learn about Russian Revolution. Russian Revolution was started in the year of 1917 and ended in 1922. First, let us discuss about Russia. Russia, it's not a single country. It consists of many small kingdoms, many small nations like Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, etc. were the part of Russia. and it is the largest country in the world which is spread across two continents. Russia was spread across two continents, Europe and Asia. Hence it is called as Europe-Asian power. Third largest populous country in the world with 156 million population. It is the third most populous country in the world with 156 million population. And the livelihood of the people majorly depend on agriculture. Livelihood is agriculture. Russia was ruled by Tsar emperors. And in agriculture, there were feudal lords and peasants. Feudal lords had large acres of land. But peasants had to pay rent for the land. And Tsar Nicholas II Tsar Nicholas II was an emperor of the Russia. He ruled the whole Russia with the help of army and bureaucracy. The third most largest army in the world before the World War. Third largest army in the world before the World War until 1917. But after the World War, 2 million soldiers and civilians lost their lives. This was the biggest failure of the Tsar Nicholas II. And food was supplied to the World War. The whole food is supplied to the World War. Due to this, food shortage occurred in Russia. Due to this, on March 8, 1917, 10,000 women demanded for peace and bread. Later, workers also joined in this demonstration. Tsar Nicholas II was very upset of this, and he sent his large army to suppress the revolution, to suppress the demonstrators even by firing at them. But the soldiers also joined in the demonstration. Due to this, within 2 days, the situation became very bad and Tsar Nicholas II left the throne. He was left and a provisional government was formed. Provisional government was formed in the year of 1917. This revolution is called as March Revolution. This revolution was called as March Revolution. And a much bigger revolution occurred after the March Revolution, that is in the month of October in the year of 1917. Bigger revolution occurred in October 1917. After Tsar Nicholas II left the throne, aristocrats and liberals ruling the Russia with the help of provisional government. Aristocrats, liberals, they were ruling the Russia after the Tsar Nicholas II left the throne, and they want to continue the war. To save honor of Russia. to save the honor of Russia. But people were not ready with this. They were very sad about the war. They were not ready to participate in the war. So they began to form councils. People began to form councils called Soviets. People began to meet at councils called Soviets, and Russian Communist Party was formed. Russian Communist Party was formed. The other name of Russian Communist Party is called Bolsheviks. Bolsheviks. Vladimir Lenin is the leader of Bolsheviks or Russian Communist Party. Vladimir Lenin. He was the leader of Russian Communist Party. He got the support from Soviets because he promised to give he demanded for immediate and unconditional peace. Unconditional peace. And second one, he want to nationalize the land and redistribute to the peasants. Redistribution of lands. And third one is he want to control the prices. To control prices. And he want to nationalize the industries and banks. Industries and banks. First one, he demanded for immediate and unconditional peace. He want to redistribute the lands to the poor peasants and to control the prices and to nationalize the industries and banks. So he got the support from the Soviets. In of 1917, with the help of Soviets, he seized the provisional government. He seized the provisional government. In the year of 1917, Vladimir Lenin seized the provisional government by the support of Soviets. And after the seizing of provisional government, a civil war started in Russia. A civil war soon started in the Russia by the White Armies. White Army with the support of US, France, Britain and Japan. Soon a civil war started in the Russia. This war was done by the White Army with the support from US, France, Britain and Japan. Civil war was fought by the White Army. Now the Vladimir Lenin fought the war, and in the year of 1920 he became victorious. And this is an end of Russian Empire. In the year of 1920, the Russian Empire was ended. In the year of 1922, he formed USSR, Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. This was formed in the year of 1922. This was the Russian Revolution. Remaining topic will be discussed in the next session. Thank you.